Back in the 80s and 90s, Sensei Mushy Peas and Jean-Claude Van Damme were not big fans of each other.
I would love to see a Steven Seagal in part 3. He should lose some weight.
Thoughts on Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Can I laugh in your face?
I think Steven Seagal has such a good presence.
Well, there's a rumor.
And there's a rumor, okay. And he should lose some weight.
Do I think Jean-Claude's a tough guy, martial artist? No.
At one point, confirmed here by JCVD, he tried to scrap with Sensei Saggy-Nuts, but Seagal ran away like a little bitch. Allegedly.
Il raconte que tu te serais engueulé très très fort avec Steven Seagal dans sa villa à Miami.
Non, pas engueulé, il y a une petite poussette alors pour pas... Parce qu'il y avait une belle maison, Stallone, il y avait des meubles et tout, bien. Et puis j'étais un peu fâché, j'ai dit à Steven, je t'attends dehors. Ah oui, parking, voilà.
Et vous êtes...
Non, ça a pris 2 heures, il n'est pas
Il est pas venu.
Bon,
je t'attends.
Oui,
mais enfin, j'ai pas
non,
envie de
c'est
venir.
pas ça, il était un peu grossier, il a fait une remarque tout à fait...
Déplacé.
Thankfully, they buried their beef in their older age.
Happy birthday to my good friend Steven Seagal.
Happy birthday!
They were once both action titans at around the same time. Both physical specimens of perfection. But all of this got me thinking, what else do these two have in common? Other than both having their original hair and not some weird ass Eddie Munster shit. And could Van Beerenberg actually be worse than Big Papa Pimple Dick?
Look at it, faggot.
Wait.
No!
Mr. Silk Underwear.
Van Ding Dong was a rising star in the late 80s and 90s, starring in a slew of movies that I loved growing up and still think are awesome to this day. And I don't care if you think otherwise.
Go fuck yourself.
But behind the scenes, he was pretty much on point with Seagal and demanded authenticity in his fight scenes, which meant no pulling of punches and basically bashing the stuntman.
He gave me a full Van Damme kick to the chest.
Wow.
And I dropped to my knees and everyone called cut.
Like
and
full
everyone,
on?
yeah, like proper hit me in the chest and sort of dropped to my knees and I had my hands tied behind my back and I was like, and then he takes his glasses off, he turns to me and goes, "It's okay, it's a controlled kick." And I'm like, there was nothing controlled about it, you kicked me in the chest.
In one incident, Jean Clogs injured the eye of one of the blokes on the set of Cyborg and had to pay a hefty $400K.
Jean-Claude Van Damme has just finished starring in a real-life courtroom drama, one where he was accused of deliberately hurting a stuntman.
Jackson Pinckney, who calls himself Rock. He claims his eye was permanently injured filming this fight scene in the 1988 action-packed movie Cyborg, which was shot in North Carolina. Van Damme was found guilty and ordered to pay $487,500 in compensatory damages.
I calculate that to be about 1.7 billion in today's economy with inflation.
What's it supposed to do? Make my dick bigger?
He seems to have a completely different account than everyone else in the movie, but I'm gonna go with my gut and think that he might be talking shit.
Mr. Van Damme, was any stuntman injured during the filming of the movie Cyborg?
No one? Some who said Van Damme was always unnecessarily rough.
I did not hit him, I touched him. It's a difference between a touch and a hit, sir. I felt very sorry. I felt very bad. I felt mentally distraught.
And I look over to Mr. Van Damme, and he was just standing there. And he didn't say anything, or didn't help me.
Van Damme was so much of a dick on the set of No Retreat, No Surrender that this bloke came as a witness to testify that Van Damme was careless and didn't give a flying.
All the beaten and humiliated actors from No Retreat, No Surrender immediately showed up at court as well.
Fun fact, Steven Seagal enjoyed assaulting stuntmen. Frequently.
He's never seen anyone, aside from Steven Seagal, actually really hit stuntmen on set.
He would
actually hit the stuntman.
Broke the guy's face, split his face open from cheekbone to jawbone.
Wow.
Okay, so he was a bit of a bully on set. It comes with the Hollywood territory. But once the ego and success rolled in, nothing could stop him. Everyone was a target. Sly?
I'm not going with Sly, I'm fucking crazy, I'm gonna go fucking fly there.
Hey, yo, Google. I want a fucking job over here. We're gonna go to this and there. I want to go. No, listen.
Look at it, faggot.
Arnie.
Hey Arnold, dia você será grande diretor.
Why not every day?
Fucking faggot.
And even Sensei Scrumptious Sack.
What about Steven Seagal? Quer imitar o Steven Seagal?
Yeah, Steven Seagal.
Okay, okay.
Nobody was off limits.
Fucking faggot. No problem.
At the height of all of his madness, he was filming the movie Street Fighter.
No, you've lost your balls.
Now infamous for being the movie where he was coked off his tits the entire time.
I couldn't talk about it at the time, but I can now. Jean-Claude was coked out of his mind. The studio had hired a wrangler to take care of him, but unfortunately the wrangler himself was a bad influence.
Appeared only if he wanted, if ever.
Van Damme didn't just use prohibited substances. He was often late for filming, appeared on the set with a bottle of champagne, and annoyed almost all colleagues and the crew.
And couldn't resist banging a young Kylie Minogue in the process.
He's great, full of life, very charming. She's a good actress. She's got something very special.
Later, it also became known that he had an affair with his colleague, the famous Australian singer Kylie Minogue.
While his current wife was pregnant with his kid.
But at that time, the actor was married to Darcy. And what's more, the couple was expecting their first child.
And yes, Van Damme, I agree with you. It would have been abnormal not to shag her. I dare any of you out there judging him right now to say that you wouldn't have banged her if you had the option.
It would be abnormal not to have had an affair. She's so beautiful, and she was there in front of me every day with a beautiful smile.
Fun fact, Steven Seagal was banging Kelly LeBrock while he was married to 2 women in 2 different countries.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Van Nose Candy did check himself into rehab apparently, but it wasn't for the booger sugar. Sleeping pills. It's always the sleeping pills, never the coke.
I've done some boo-boos in my life, but that's gone. I was addicted to sleeping pills, to be honest with you. I became addicted to sleeping pills.
Van Damme also owns up to using cocaine in the past. He says that it was an occasional mistake that was blown way up by the tabloids.
The Inquirer and Globe magazine, they want to go for the blood. But I did coke for like a couple of weeks in my life. That's it. And I check in just to cut the habit.
Another common trait Seagal and Van Damme share is that they believe in equality and enjoy hitting women just as much as men. Allegedly.
Allegedly, that's ignorant.
In this case, it's alleged Van Damme's ex-wife had some payback in the form of her boyfriend at the time, Chuck Zito, who ironically was Van Damme's bodyguard some years earlier.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, let's go through the whole story. Because you gotta have balls to bitch slap Jean-Claude Van Damme, because, you know, with all that karate hype and everything.
I pull up my chair next to Jean-Claude. See, this whole thing happened in a chair.
Oh, that's great.
He was sitting in a chair, I was sitting in a chair.
This is beautiful.
I just asked him, I said, Jean-Claude, did you just say something about me in the bathroom? So then he says, yeah, I said something. And then he just gets right in my face and he says, because you're full of shit. The next thing I knew, he moved, I moved. And I hit him a right hand, left hook, and he went down. And
So then you popped him with a right, and then you smashed him with a left?
right hand, left hook.
Oh.
Meanwhile,
It happens, and then a fight happened, and I was safe. Nothing happened to me. Yeah, I don't know what happened to me. The next day, the gentleman go on radio show, and he said he fought me and this and that.
Radyo
Wants to come in the
şovunda
ring
kavga
with me.
ettiğimi söylemiş ve dava edeceğini söylemiş.
Today, anytime we're here, no problem. I will win the fight.
The Moosels from Brussels blamed all of this erratic behavior on his bipolar disorder. And once he jumped on some meds, he was completely sane and no longer erratic.
The writer, this side, Van Damme should not be in Bloodsport. I think he's not there. And to knock him out, it's to fight and to win. So I can show Hollywood that it's over. I will not lose this fight. You don't like that. Of course I'm like that.
I know, but don't.
Don't what? You interrupting me. I talk about this to my heart there. Stop like this. God wanted to see how much he can push a human being. I tried my best. No! People were making fun of me in Belgium because I work with. He's a punching ball of Chuck Norris. Is this? Is that? Is all that stuff? And
Fucking faggot.
He did eventually completely kick the cocaine habit somewhere along the way, because it's completely normal for a fit man to sweat this much for no reason.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I'm not saying he's still enjoying the nose candy, but I'm just saying he might be.
I'm okay.
He's still making shitty movies at the rate Steven Seagal was a decade ago, but he seems to be standing a lot more. Same shitty quick cuts and edits, but he is standing.
Don't even think about it, pal. Don't even think about it.
Look at it, faggot!
In the end, it's difficult to think he is anywhere near as bad as Big Daddy Warthog, though he does have the same sort of passion as Seagal when it comes to the elite, rich families and organizations pulling the strings of the government puppets.
Dit que M. Poutine est un gangster.
Cruz.
Oui.
Oui, alors
Ok.
que Trump a dit
Continuez.
que Poutine est un type
Bon,
épatant.
enfin, les débats, restons
Ouais.
politiques et restons droits. Parce que
Oui,
si
mais
jamais,
l'un et l'autre.
si jamais un monsieur voilà, il ne va pas gagner, il y a quand même les Rockefeller, les gens comme les Rothschild, les grosses familles qui dominent quand même les continents. Donc c'est même pas la France, on parle des continents. C'est des familles qui ont grandi en 1827 avec des familles à 5 garçons où ils s'expandent.
Vous parlez
Je
des
dis c'est
Trump.
au-dessus de tout ce qu'on parle.
Oui.
Ok.
But he seems to have some of the same strong-held opinions, and doesn't mind expressing it. He argues with a female French minister on national TV that women should stay home and take care of the kids while the men bring home the bacon. And there's no need for gays to get married.
Wait. Look at it, faggot!
Despite of what you think of all this, Jean-Claude Van Vacuum Nostrils made some awesome movies back in the day. Was a handsome bastard with a chiseled physique, and obviously,
Because of my big legs and karate.
was universally loved. Then, at some point, the world saw him dance and we all splooged into our pants at the sheer magnificence of it all. Does all of the above make him worse than Sensei Butterball? Short answer?
Fuck no.
No!
Sure, there are countless stories of him trying to bang people's wives while they're in close proximity.
Van Damme was at our little private after party afterwards at the hotel, and I couldn't believe it. He was absolutely steaming, chatting my missus up all night, and I'm like, fair play, it's Van Damme, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. He was a legend.
And yes, sometimes he acted like a complete flog. But, need I remind you all about this?
Look at it, faggot!
And is currently under fire for allegedly being gifted 5 Romanian women at a party that he knew were sexual trafficking victims. But that's all speculation. Who wouldn't want to bang Van Damme back in the day?
I can do the splits, no problem.
Anyway, who's worse? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Yeah, I like Kylie, I like everybody. Can I please come to Australia and talk to you? Because, yes, I like Kylie, sorry guys, I cannot do this anymore. You are talking to a guy who's very rough, you know. I've been so no, let me talk. It's good for the people, they can hear that. Let me talk, please. Because those questions you've been asking me, the press, they've been asking me the same question for the last 25 years. Okay, next question. You have something interesting to ask me? Okay, I gotta go restroom. Bye-bye. Don't shoot cut. What is going on in Australia? What the is going on? I cannot do this. I'm too natural. You can blow this stuff away.
Fuck up. Wait. Look at it, faggot!
Sunshine in the sky, and I'm free when I close my eyes. You're my muscle and my sorrow.